Good morning, guys. I've got a live video premiere on my YouTube channel coming up this morning right now, so I'm getting ready, going to get some coffee going, and we'll do that, and then we're going to go north to Coldfoot and go check out this trail system on the snow bike. So let's get rolling. I gotta hurry. Here we go. Get the live chat.
All right, y'all, here we go.
Just get the Webasto. Off that snow in the woods.
Yeah. No, we're the first ones out for sure.
All right, guys, just got finished doing that video premiere. That was a premiere of Matt, Alaskan Cabin Adventures, and myself going out to a cabin on the sleds. And the cool part about doing a video premiere on YouTube as opposed to just releasing the video is I get to do a live chat with you guys. So you guys probably saw when I was showing you the premiere, a little chat box popped up on the right, so I can talk to you live while we're watching the video together. So that's kind of cool. That's why I don't just release YouTube videos. I like to have premieres. Anyway, I'm gonna go turn the idle back down in the truck, and let's see how much we used last night. I'm really curious. Oh, it's cold. Whew. This truck has been running for 3.5 days, nonstop. You turn the idle down. And we used, oh my God, used over half a tank of fuel last night again. All the truckers prepping to head north. Pretty freaking cold out, but we're gonna go adventuring anyway, so let's get ready here. This morning, we're gonna make a can of roast beef hash for breakfast. That's what we're doing. This poor oven, I gotta fix this thing when I get back. This is basically dog food, but it'll hold me over for the day. Hear the pan shaking from the truck running. So when I idle the truck all night, this is what's going on in my brain all night. The truck's just like shaking my brain for 14 hours, which my brain's shot anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. Look at that dog food. Let's get some out. Getting pretty low on oil there. Good enough, but it's a big mistake people make when they cook corned beef hash, roast beef hash, whatever, is you don't put enough oil in the pan, and then it's hard for your hash to get crispy. I like mine being a little bit crispy. Makes it a little less gross, a little less dog foody. Oh yeah. It's more like half frozen. Yummy. You know, when I was 8 to 10 years old or so, I had a dog named Lassie, just like the show, Lassie, and it was a collie, funny enough. Obviously, I wasn't creative at all when I was 10 years old with names. But Lassie loved milk bones, like the dog treats, you know? And I would sneak into the garage, and when no one was around, and I'd actually eat the milk bones. I liked the way they tasted. So I'd eat dog food when I was a kid, so I guess nothing's changed, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, Mom, you probably never knew that. That's why I turned out the way I did. How about that? All right, that'll do. It's really important when you're staying in a camper and cooking to vent all this condensation out, or else you get mold and all that stuff. Now, I wouldn't have left my truck running all night, but it was negative 42 degrees last night, negative 42 Fahrenheit, which is super cold. And my truck didn't start in Fairbanks a few days ago when it was that cold, and I shut it off overnight. So I didn't want to chance that again. Yeah, I used over half a tank of fuel, and fuel's like $7.50 a gallon up here, so I'm about to throw down. It's cheaper than staying in a hotel, and it also ensures that I can actually drive my truck the next day because it's already running. Alrighty, let's have some hash. I grew up in Georgia. I'm in the North Georgia mountains, and when you go to Waffle House, it used to be one of my favorite places. I used to go there all the freaking time growing up, and I would always, for some reason, loved Heinz 57 on my hash browns. I don't know why, I just like the taste. I like putting it on the corned beef hash too. Not bad at all. It's essentially just corned roast beef and potatoes. Bon appetit. Right. Ready to get our day started here. So right now we're going to roll over to a house of someone I was talking to. Basically lifelong Wiseman resident, might as well be. He's been there a long time. Yeah, just go kind of hang out, talk a little bit, and then I'm gonna take you guys on the snow bike right there. We're gonna load the snowboard in the back and go head off for a little backcountry action. Let's go find out how much fuel we used idling all freaking night. Holy crap, we used 2/3 of a tank. That's insane. That probably cost me $7.50 a gallon, 2/3 a tank. Let's go find out. Pretty wild. I literally can't afford to stay here any longer. Look at the truck over there. It's got a couple ravens chilling on the bumper. All right, cost me $70 to idle the truck all night, and I idled it in low idle most of the night too. It's not cheap, but hey, guess what? The truck's running, so it's all good. And like I said, it's way cheaper than a hotel. And even if I did stay at a hotel, I'd have to keep the truck running anyway. I thought it was warmer. It's still negative 40, negative 41. Awesome, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Fresh cup of Joe.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, maybe see you guys out there.
I'll keep tracking you on YouTube.
Right on. Yeah, do it. Take it easy. That was cool. That was a native lady from the village out there in New Exit where I worked, where I do the remote road testing and stuff. So I told her I might be driving through there before too long. Long story. I don't give it away yet. All right, we're out of here. And I was hoping the weather is going to be better today. It's negative 40 and cloudy. Guess what? We're going anyway. I don't even care. We came all this way. We're going to go adventuring. Let's go head up the road to Wiseman. We're going to meet a local there. I probably won't film because I don't know. I don't like putting a camera in people's faces. You guys might have noticed that in my videos, but I don't know. I like to respect people's privacy and just not meet people with a camera in their face. It's kind of weird doing that, I think. But anyway, on our way. Let's go. There's the no services or fuel for 240 miles. We're not going all the way back up though. We're just going like 15 miles up the road to Wiseman. That's funny, my truck's hopping really bad because I stayed parked in the same spot all night, so it's got like a flat spot in the tire because I've got my tires deflated to like 40 PSI. So it's gonna take a while for the tire to kind of warm up the air inside of it and smooth out the ride. I cannot believe I've left this truck running 3.5 days straight right now. It's freaking crazy. I love this truck, such a beast. I'm gonna have to leave it running all day today and tonight and the next day because Fairbanks is supposed to be negative 48 tonight and tomorrow night. So, and then I'm doing another adventure, so I'm gonna leave it running 3 more days. So I will have left this truck running a total of 1 week straight without turning off the engine. Just to top off and add insult to all the cold weather, the wind chill is supposed to get down to negative 60 tonight again. So, whew, it's been a cold drive, man. I'll tell you what, it's been a cold snap up here for a while. Well, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's my mountain. I'm gonna snowboard that big beast up there. It's called Midnight Dome. I'm gonna come right down that face. That's our plan. And here we go, Wiseman, 3 miles. Here's the middle fork of the Koyukuk. And This is our left turn to Wisen right here. So I'm going into Wisen to meet up with a guy named Jack Rekoff, who has lived here a really long time. And I've actually met him before a long time ago when my dad and I were hiking. We went like 60 miles back into the wilderness in the Brooks Range and pack rafted out just hiking. And we talked to Jack and we're hanging out with him for a little bit that day. So it's been like 20 years, but here we go. Let's go check their place out. Also, for the record, Jack runs an Aurora Borealis Northern Lights tour company. So he brings people on tours to see the Northern Lights up here. Sign here. Wisen was established in 1908 and has been a viable town ever since. All the cabins and property here are privately owned, so please respect their belongings. Cool. I tell you what, man, the snowboarding is going to be good. There's like half a foot of powder down here, so I'm sure there's that much more up in the mountains. This is cool. Some sled dogs up here. Cool place. There's a lot of history here. This is where old Bob Marshall lived a long time ago. Me and my dad stayed in his little cabin. There's a little bed and breakfast here. I can't remember what it's called right now, but there's a German lady that ran it and a little library in there and everything. But the book is called Arctic Village. Really good book by Bob Marshall. You guys should check it out sometime. Looks like those guys have solar panels up there. That's cool. Arctic Getaway. I think that's where we stayed. I could be wrong. Maybe not though. No vacancy. It's cool. Got all these old rigs. Man, it snowed a bunch here. I tell you what. Cool old trapper cabin. There's Boreal Lodge. There's a couple little Airbnbs and lodges back here. No vacancy. Looks like they're shut down for the winter. Jack said just follow the tracks to his driveway. That place is so freaking cool. I remember when I first came to Wisen with my dad and I saw that cabin, that just made me want to build my own log cabin one day. I'd still love to build something out of logs like that. Probably will in the future. Such a cool place. Look at that. Cool, Rekoff house. I guess this is it. That was super cool. Hung out with Jack and his wife for a couple hours here, had some coffee, told a bunch of stories, and he drew me a map of the area of where I can go snowboarding. And he said I can use this trapping trail to ride my snow bike up and go snowboard Midnight Dome. Let's do it. I would have loved to bring my camera in there and do some filming, but like I said, it's just, I feel like I'm in the moment when I'm filming anyway, but I just don't like putting the camera in people's faces, and it's nice just to kind of hang out sometimes. But I went by their gift shop and picked up some super cool stuff to show you guys in a second. Here's their gift shop right there. Gift shop's got the smoke coming, just get the wood stub going. I guess their gift shop is also the oldest cabin in Wisen. I guess it was built in Coldfoot in like 1906, and they disassembled it and brought it upriver to Wisen and resurrected it right there. And her gift shop is inside of the cabin. It's pretty cool. This is the post office. And that, my friends, is Midnight Dome. That's what I'm gonna snowboard down that freaking steep old ridge up there. So Jack drew me this map and how to kind of get out that way. I'm gonna also probably get out my Onyx off-road. All right, here's my parking spot. So Jack's wife, Nikki, has an art studio here in Wisen, and it is super cool what she makes. I've never seen one human make so much art in my life, and all of her art is in her art studio, which is inside of the oldest cabin in Wisen. It's really neat. So if you guys don't know, Jack traps for a living and runs Northern Lights tours here in Wisen. You guys can look him up. I don't know what the name of the company is, but I'm sure you can Google it and figure it out. Anyway, I wanted to support them while I'm here, and this is super cool. This is a wolf claw from a wolf that Jack trapped up here. Once again, he does this for a living, and controlling wolf population is a thing in Alaska. It sounds evil, sounds mean to a lot of people, but it's not only a way of life, it's a way of preserving life for moose calves and caribou calves and everything. That's why people wolf hunt up here. I don't know. I just wanted to support their shop and thought that was really cool. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And got myself a really cool new necklace that's really special to me. So here we go. All right, time for an adventure. Let's do it. So we're gonna leave the truck running. It's already been running almost 4 days now. I put it on stock idle, and we've already burned through 1/8 of a tank since I filled up in Coldfoot this morning. I know we want to get up to Midnight Dome up there, and the trail system is just not confusing, but I want to make sure I'm going the right way, because I only have enough batteries on that snow bike to get me there once. So let's find out where we're at. Right here where the dot is in Wisen. So we're at the T right there. So that's spot on. What we need to do now is see where to go. And Jack was saying you don't want to take the trail right here because it goes through creek drainage, and it's really deep right now. So I'm going to go back behind me on the road to this drainage right here, and I guess there's a trail. I think I see it right there. A trail right there. It's really blurry, but I take this trail up, and Jack says that trail meets up with this road right here. And once you get on this road, I'm going to cruise up the valley, and I'm going to hike up the ridge up to Midnight Dome, which is right there, top of the mountain. So that's my plan. I've got a good bit to do. I've got to get the snow bike off the truck, get my snowboard out and all my gear ready, and then we're out of here. Got about half a foot of snow. Keep in mind, it's still -40 out, so it's pretty freaking chilly right now. We're gonna be good. We're gonna dress nice and warm, and we're not crazy far away from the road. Now my snowboard is a split board, so if I break down for any reason, I can split my board in half and hike back to the road. Tell you what, the freaking wind's cold. Holy crap. I'm excited. Whew. It'd be good to get out of the truck and do some adventuring. I love doing truck house videos and that kind of stuff, but man, I love adventuring too. And by adventuring, I mean just getting out of the truck and exploring in the woods in all kinds of weird ways, doing weird stuff. Exactly what we're about to do right now. Probably gonna bring my 44 for, not that I'll need it. There's no bears, but there's wolf out there, and not that I'm gonna get chased by a pack of wolves, but freaking if I do, I'd like to be at least somewhat defensive about my situation. My snowboard boots on. I would love to be skiing right now. I'm really a skier, but I messed my knee up. Some of you guys know, broke my neck and back about 4 years ago now. Just a little shy of 4 years, and it's just made it to where I can't ski anymore. There's some weird nerve damage going on in between my spine and my knee. It's makes it feel like my knee's going out. So, but snowboarding doesn't hurt, so I can still do that. I've got a Feather Friends Kumba jacket. I'm gonna definitely bring that thing because it's freaking cold outside. That's like my survival suit if it comes down to it. I'm gonna leave the shotgun behind. I don't think I need that. That was mainly for polar bears if I was up in the Arctic, but I'm gonna bring the 44 for sure. And bring a couple tools just in case the bike breaks down, something weird. Weather's breaking. Maybe we're gonna get lucky here. All right, guys, we'll see. It's so cold. These batteries aren't supposed to work below -20 Celsius, which is like 0. And it's -40 right now. So I don't know, this thing's not doing what it usually does. It's just so cold right now. We'll get the battery all wrapped here, but we'll give it a go. There's like half a foot of powder it's going through right now. Can't even see the snowboard. That's deep. Whoa. Okay. Well, my plans might have changed. This is knee-deep snow. It was charging, but I don't think we're gonna make it like this. I just snowed a whole bunch. Anyway, I think I'll ride this back to the truck and split my snowboard in half and skin on up there. Let's do it. It's going through half a foot of snow right now, but it can't go through 2 feet of powder. It's asking a little bit much. All right. Sometimes you just can't predict these things. It's all good though. Let's get all set up and ski tour up there. So the cool part is this is a split board. So split it apart. And it turns into skis. So now I'm gonna throw my bindings back on. Let's take a minute. Lock the toe piece back in. And now I can use them as snowshoes. And you have these things called skins here, and these just go on the bottom of your split board or skis. And essentially this puts like this sticky carpet on the bottom. You can actually walk up steep hills with them. Pretty cool. Well guys, today just ain't the day for nothing apparently. It's so cold out that the glue on the skins is not sticking to my board at all. So I can't even make the skins work. I'm telling you, man, when it gets this cold, like just nothing works. It's amazing. Can't even turn my truck off. There's our mountain. It sucks. I can't believe I can't even skin up there. This is crazy, man. See, the bottom of the skins have glue and usually it sticks, but look at that. Not sticking at all. All right, new plan. I ain't gonna make it that far because the light's just gonna fade even if we do snowshoes. So I'm gonna hit the highway, go cruise back, stop at the base of that mountain, and snowshoe up it. Snowboard now, let's do it. Let's freaking go. I want to do something after all this effort. All right, y'all, we're all reloaded up. Bike's all loaded, ready to roll. I want to go snowboard, let's go. That would have been really awesome to do Midnight Dome, but I'll just come back. This cold is crazy, man. Like when this truck was broken down in Fairbanks, when I couldn't start it, like I was snapping plastic left and right. My winch cable was snapping. My fuel filter plastic cap was snapping. Everything's just brittle, and glue doesn't stick, obviously, at -40. My skins didn't stick to my snowboard, but it's all good. We're gonna try to hustle, see if we can't snowshoe up the mountain. I bet we can. What a day. So beautiful out. There's the pipeline right here. Oh, look at the dome up there. That would have been so cool. That's all right. Gives us another reason to come back, I suppose. That actually looks really good up there too. Smith Dome in the background. It's pretty sweet. There it is. That's my mountain. I'm gonna go up that ridge right there. Looks good. Let's get down to it. All right, here we go. Awesome. This will do. This will do. You guys are gonna get a kick out of this. So my snowshoes I left with my trailer back in Healy. They're inside my trailer. But I just happen to have this borrowed pair of skis that have kind of like sticky climbing skins already. So we'll have to snowboard down with these in my pack. Just try it though. All right, almost in business. All right, guys. Let's go. Daylight's running short. Ooh. Woo. Oh yeah, this would have been deep. Oh, holy crap. That's super deep. I'm breaking trail up here. That split board would be really nice right now. This is working though. In case you guys are wondering too, I do have my 44 on me. Pretty close access. Well guys, we're getting there. It's freaking so cold, the camera's like freezing and being all slow. Anyway, cruising out in the middle of this field. Base of the mountain's right up there. Brought some hot dogs with me. It'd be fun to make a fire and take a breather, but we're gonna keep on pushing for a little bit. Well guys, we made it as far as we're gonna make it. You can see the trail way down there where we came through, way out to the woods to the highway. But whatever, we got on the uphill and started cruising. Sorry, my GoPro's not even working right now, it's so cold. Yeah, I'm gonna strap on the snowboard and start heading out. And maybe we'll stop and make a fire in the woods, have some dogs. Beautiful evening out though, and couldn't ask to be anywhere else in the world, right? Let's do it. Have a short little run here, but whatevs. I'm scared with all this, a little bit scared with all this plastic though. It's just so cold. I don't want to break my bindings. Here we go. If I can even get going. It's too deep. Oh no. I literally can't even get going. Oh my god. Okay, that's not gonna work. Holy crap. Just one of them days, bro. I'm just gonna go start a fire. I give up. Okay. That ain't gonna work. Turn it into skis and head down that way. All right, I just split them into skis, so now I can ski.
since I can't snowboard. Freaking crazy, man. Snow is so deep. I'm hoping I can just tour out of here in these. The split board has a lot more flotation than my little skis did, so hopefully this will go. There we go. Ooh, maybe if I get back over to my track. The snow is just too deep. It's crazy. Maybe I'll get a little bit right here. Come on. Nope. Come back to the track. Start. Oh God, this is so much better than the other skis. I wish if I could have put my skins on this snowboard, I could have cruised up the mountain. Look how much faster I'm moving with it. Figured this would be a good way to warm up and eat some dinner. Propane's almost frozen. Whoa. You guys see that? Okay. The freaking propane bottle literally just caught on fire. That has never happened. It's too cold for that stuff to work. I just threw it in the snow. Emergency style throw. Put that thing out. Which means I probably lost my freaking, sure did. Just lost it. Well, I'm just gonna take it as a sign from the gods that I need to get out of here. The propane bottle caught on fire. You guys saw that, like it was flaming, trying to go inside of the tank, which it shouldn't, but there was so little propane in there, so little pressure that maybe it could have gone inside the tank. I don't know. Anyway, I threw it away from me because it was on fire. I thought it was gonna blow up. Landed over there in the snow, and I got the propane bottle, but the torch freaking fell off of the end of the propane bottle when I threw it and just lost my torch. So that sucks. I've got a lighter, but I'm giving up. I'm gonna go back. I think it's just one of those days where you just gotta stop fighting and go with the flow and just listen to nature, I guess. Let's roll. Nice. Here we go. Whew. Well, that's a good try, I guess. I think we're gonna head back towards Coldfoot and we get to fill the truck up with diesel one last time. Then we got a 250-mile ride to Fairbanks. We're probably not gonna make it tonight. It's already about to get dark. And I don't really like driving in the dark. You saw what happened last time when I hit a freaking caribou driving in the dark. Not ideal. Anyway, still had fun. That was a total shiat show, but still had a good time anyway. Let's roll. Oh. frozen icicles. It's warm in this truck. It feels good. Yep, used a little over a quarter tank just kind of idling today. Ooh, man, my brakes almost don't want to work. It's so freaking cold. All right, one last fill up in Coldfoot. It's gonna be another pretty big fill up too, it looks like. I bet I've spent like $1,500 in diesel on this trip. It's freaking crazy, these fuel prices up here. Alrighty, y'all. We're out of here. We are heading south towards Fairbanks. We get a long ways to go. We're not gonna make it tonight, but we'll get as far as we can. We got 250 miles to Fairbanks, and there is nothing in between Coldfoot and Fairbanks. And when I mean nothing, I mean nothing. There's no businesses, there's no gas stations, no services, no nothing. So I can make it 300 miles on a tank of fuel basically when it's cold. And I used half a tank last night when I idled. So I have a spare 5-gallon diesel jug in the back. I'm gonna have to probably use that to get myself to Fairbanks. I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way there tonight. It's a good 8-hour drive. Anyway, rad trip so far. We ain't done yet though. Looks like we're gonna be driving in the dark for like probably 6 or 7 hours here. It's about 6 o'clock at night, so I'll go to at least midnight. But you can see here's my headlights. These are my brights. Right there, it's not much better. Here's my KC off-road lights, the small ones down here on my bumper. So that makes it that much better. Helps me see those potholes. And here are my overhead lights, the KC lights, the slim lights. Boom! It's like daytime. See all those potholes and weave around now. But yeah, if you guys are looking for awesome off-road lights, I've been rocking KC lights on all my vehicles since I was like, basically since I was 16, since I used to wheel Suzuki Samurais and stuff. Had them on my Toyota pickups, had them in everything, and they're pretty awesome. Pretty freaking awesome. Man, visibility is pretty freaking bad right now. Just having to go like 30 miles an hour to be safe. You know what's really crazy? I just realized I could start my truck, and I got my truck running on Monday morning at Fairbanks, and tomorrow is Friday. I've had my truck running almost 5 full days, literally running the entire time. It's idling overnight. It's pretty crazy. She's still running like a top. Rough road, having to do a bunch of swerving around all these ice potholes and stuff. When I left Coldfoot, the temperature on the Coldfoot thermometer right there when you walk in the door is negative 42, and that's at like 5:30 in the afternoon. So I imagine it's gonna cool off even more tonight, right at negative 50. There's one of the pump stations up the hill. I think that's pump station number 5. Oh yeah, there you go, pump station number 5. This is Jim River right here. This is one of the coldest areas in the state. I think their record low temperature of the state was here. It is so cold outside right now that I'm almost about to put my jacket on driving my truck, and my heat is on full blast right now, high as it goes. Pretty crazy. I refuse to put the jacket on because that's ridiculous. I'm also drinking a lot of fuel. I've only gone 48 miles and I've already almost eaten half a tank. So I think just this extreme cold weather, you can just get a really bad fuel economy. A pilot car just passed me with a oversized load sign, so this load must be huge in the back of this truck. Wow, this wind keeps picking up. I don't know if you guys can see all the snow blowing across the road here. You're definitely driving into some kind of storm. Ooh, here's the Yukon River. It's the Yukon River Bridge. A couple 100 feet up in the air here. There's a lot of
big potholes and divots in the wood in this bridge. Yukon River Bridge. Well, it's almost midnight, still rolling. And we're about maybe 80 miles from Fairbanks, so we're closed in pretty good. But I'm gonna call it pretty soon here. I might camp at the Hilltop truck stop potentially, we'll see. Northern lights are out, check it out.
Cool. Yeah. Nice. Yes. I knew we'd see them. Chilly. Run back in.
Entering Fairbanks Mining District. We're still like 30 or 40 miles from it, but we're just about there. And I just kept on driving for some crazy reason. It's like a little after 1 o'clock in the morning right now. I am beat, but we're almost there. We're gonna stop up here at the Hilltop gas station and call it a night there. Good morning, y'all. I'm waking up in Fairbanks, Alaska. It looks like the weather is going to be clear with a low around negative 41 Fahrenheit. Wind chill values as low as negative 60 with 5 to 10 mile an hour winds. Woo. Duh. So here's that necklace I picked up from Jack and Nikki the other day in Wisen. It's that wolf claw. I thought that was really cool. Freaking starting to look like I live in the woods or something. All right, let's roll. This morning, so you be really careful touching metal when it's this cold. Burn yourself pretty quick. Well, here's Hilltop truck stop where we're waking up. It's supposed to be some of the best pie. I'd say I burned about 1/3 of a tank of diesel last night, idling all night. What's crazy is at this point, this truck has been running for just over 5 days straight. It's pretty wild. I literally haven't shut it off for 5 days. So I'm gonna roll into Fairbanks and grab some coffee and some breakfast at one of my favorite coffee shops in Fairbanks. I think it's like the Alaska Coffee Company it's called, over near the college campus. All right guys, once I get to Fairbanks, I'm gonna pick up another propane torch since I lost that one the other day trying to make that fire. And then we have about an 8 to 9 hour drive to get to my hometown and back to my cabin. So gonna be pretty excited to be home, I'm not gonna lie. This weather has just been brutal this time. But since we didn't make it all the way to the Arctic Ocean, again, that means we're just gonna have to go back at some point. So I've actually been scheming and I came up with a super crazy idea. And I think I can definitely make it to the ocean if I carry this idea out. So keep me posted. This has been such a beautiful drive. I probably couldn't have picked a colder time to come up here, but I'm super glad I came up. It's been such a good trip. That was really special getting to hang out with Jack and Nikki too in Wisen in their cabin and just talk for a while, chat over some coffee. Really enjoyed that. Here's Fairbanks down there in the ice fog as per usual. Almost can't even see the lights coming. The ice fog's so thick down here. This is wild, y'all. You can't even hardly see like 50 or 75 feet. This ice fog is so thick. We're here at AIH, Alaska Industrial Hardware, pretty good store, but I'm gonna go get a new torch in here. That way I've got one again. Need one for wood fires and all that stuff. At least I like having them. So we're firing up the ARV air compressor and pumping up my tires. I aired them down when I was riding the road, so I'm airing them back up. We're here at Alaska Coffee Roasting Company. Let's go get some coffee, some breakfast. So obviously the coffee is really good in there, but then they make killer pizzas and stuff like that. I was carrying the box upside down for a second, but yep, we gonna eat that right now. Oh, there's a Tesla up here, negative 44 degrees. Sweet, there she is. Sled's still on it and everything. All right, let's go get turned around and hook it up. All right, y'all, we're rolling into the town of Healy, so this is the last fuel until pretty much Trapper Creek, super long ways, so we're gonna fill up. One of my next videos I'm gonna have coming out is going out to the End of the Wild bus, and yeah, you guys keep your eyes out for that video. This is the town where Stampede Road is, where Chris McCandless went out to that bus. But anyway, let's go fill up with some fuel. Look at the ravens eating all the gravel right there. That's awesome. The military boys just walked over, introduced themselves. I guess a couple of them follow the Instagram stuff. On our way south, let's do it. Ooh, this wind's really picking up. We're about to go through Nenana Canyon up here. Woo. Crazy headwind right now, getting blasted. The wind always picks up in this canyon like this. You know what's kind of funny? I'm just driving along and was thinking that a lot of people feel at home when they're at their home sitting on their couch, but it sounds crazy, but I feel most at home when I'm sitting in this driver's seat and just moving. I don't know why. It sounds crazy, but that's how I feel. We're passing through the tourist town of Glitter Gulch, which is like a ghost town this time of year. It's totally shut down. Nothing is open. This is like summer tourism only. And the big Denali Princess Lodge over there. I'm sure there's a caretaker, but they're closed right now. Even the gas station's shut down, the lights are shut down. Gorgeous day. You guys can see Denali way out there, just straight in front of us. Freaking tallest mountain in North America right there. Driving right by it. Well, looks like we're heading into some weather. It's starting to pick up a little bit. So weird seeing street lights again. It's the simple things. Well, here we are back in Anchorage. Oh boy, oh boy. All the people and the cars you could ask for. And it's funny too, because Anchorage is a pretty small town. It's only about 250,000 people. So it's a small city by most city standards in the United States. But it feels huge after coming from where we just came from. Anchorage got hammered pretty hard with snow while I was gone, apparently. You know, it's funny, all the new car lots up here, you think just shoveling your vehicle off is bad? Think about shoveling all the vehicles in the lot off. And look at all those vehicles and all the snow they gotta shovel off all those vehicles. They haven't done that lot yet. Here's the best fried chicken in Alaska right there, right here in Anchorage. Old Lucky Wishbone. All right, I just swung by my favorite sushi joint in Anchorage, Sushi. I'm feeling like some sushi tonight. Oh yeah, buddy. When in Rome, right? If you guys ever come to Anchorage, Alaska, and you like sushi, and you've been thinking about trying sushi, go to Sushi. That is, I've eaten sushi all over the place, all over the United States, in Canada, That's the best sushi I've ever had in my life. Consistently. Super good.
This dude's got a freaking snowboard for a spoiler. Yeah. Can't really see, but the ocean's right over there to our right. All these big icebergs and everything. It's really gorgeous in the daytime. Yeah. This is super gnarly right now. What? Holy crap. One last little Arctic blizzard. Jeez, the road's like drifting over. Look at this crap. Oh my God. I'm almost home. Just gotta get through this freaking last second blizzard, whatever's going on here. Oh my God, look at these drifts. Holy crap. This is insane. Like 10 minutes from home, but just can't quite get there without a storm. Woo! How about this, guys? Oh, I'm literally driving like 15 miles an hour on a 65 mile an hour highway right now. This is extra gnarly. We're like 5 minutes from the house. I'm so close. I just almost can't even see. Woo! Just a little bit stormy. Well, guys, we're home. I'm gonna shut my truck off for the first time in 6.5 days. Almost 7 days. Here it goes. Good girl. Made it home. Anyway, you guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. It was one heck of a trip, and we got more trips up our sleeves here. So, and by we, I mean you and me. So, we'll see you in the next video. If you like this video, smash the like button down there and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you on the next video. We do a new one every week.